Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, Boomhire01, Mills Nation, and Shadow Grim up here in the booth for Giggity Racing League. We are in race 2 of our round of 6. About to come to you live from Daytona International Speedway as they are making their qualifying run right now. Quick recap, we've seen Marcus starting on the pole at Texas, getting that first stage win and the overall win, so that gave him another 5 points. Yeah, 4 points, my bad. What am I talking about? No, it was 5. He got the pole. Ding dong. Sorry about that. I seen Maddie getting that stage 2 win, but a little bit of fiasco at the end, was able to let Marcus pull away, which he had the dominant car anyway, it looked like. So, really, no harm, no foul there for him, I guess. But, finishing getting these points tallied up right now.
We go to a restrictor plate racetrack, which in other words is known as the Great Equalizer. So this should be an interesting race.
Yeah, really here you don't have to have a fast car. All you have to do is avoid the calamity and stay in the draft of that lead pack, and you have a shot to win. Now, knowing that, do you just kind of say to everybody, hey, let's just calm down, let's just run, let's just do this clean, and then at the end whatever happens happens? Or the guys, especially, Maddie and Brian, sitting on the bubble looking in, trying to make it to the next round at ISM, are you saying, the heck with all that, I'm getting up there now and ain't nobody going to get in my way?
I think it depends on what stage in the race it's going to be. I think it might be a little bit more relaxed at the beginning, and I think the more veteran drivers might recognize that, hey, it's just quicker to line up and run and put some laps down, stay up front. But intensity is going to build as the race goes on, and you're going to see some pushing and shoving, and I'm sure fighting for the inside, but you never know. The outside has been known to work from time to time. I'm excited to get her going.
All right, now, so we've only got 9 drivers, which for a draft track, do you really see them making that outside work with having just so little cars that they've got tonight, especially being in Xfinity, knowing that they don't necessarily have the horsepower and the speed as the Cup cars?
I think 9 is just enough to make the outside work, but it's definitely going to take at least 3, if not 4 of the cars to jump up to the outside to really to keep pace. So it's going to take a lot of teamwork for sure to make it work. Sometimes you got to work together to win.
Quick update. Marcus has gotten the pole for Daytona, so another playoff point for him. And there is my invite. Alright, so let's get y'all in here. So Marcus is first, Little Man second, Flo third, Maddie fourth, Larson fifth, Brian sixth, Creed seventh, Roofer eighth, and Baker Bones running out in ninth. So let's get live to the track, as we've only got a 30 lap run here, so Oh, we already seen them shuffle. Looks like Brian's on the apron already. That ain't good. Oh, we see Marcus drift up. He catches the walls Flo, and Larson's on the inside. Looks like they're going to try to get a push from Creed and go around, and Flo is going to take that lead. Oh, a little bit of lag from 60. Oh, a lot of lag from the 60. Oh! Oh, that ain't good.
Bad time to lag. This is
No
a bad
kidding.
time to lag.
Bad place to lag.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that is horrible. Oh, no wonder Creed and Marks is up top trying to stay away from them. See, Matty used one of the lags on the restart, so that was a little bit past that restart.
I'm picking my same pick again. I'm picking Larson to win this.
Honestly, I'm not sure if I can pick anybody because this track is just so unpredictable. I mean, you don't know what's going to happen. I mean, it's, you know, I'd love to be able to pick somebody and say, hey, I think this person's going to win, but there's no telling where they're going to be at, if they're going to get through, if there's a big one, you know, not to mention, you know, strategy with, you know, the pits and stuff like that, because, you know, tires don't use up a whole lot here, even on 3 times wear. You can take no tires at the end of a stage, or, you know, right sides to start a stage. Stuff, I mean, because, I mean, there's so many different things that you can do with this track. I mean, it's just crazy. So we're just going to have to see how this plays out. I mean, we're going to be just as shocked as they are, whatever does happen.
Oh, Little Man got shoved up the side by Baker Burns. Yeah, Baker Burns.
Alright, I'm trying to get this figured out right now.
The way I see it right now, it looks like Baker's literally way too loose to try to swing a high side, go with Marcus, and Little Man to try to make that outside work. Because every time he tries to get up there, he gets sideways.
Yeah, the thing is, right now you've got them 3 Fords running 1, 2, 3. They are not going to separate from each other. So in order for them to do that, they've got the most cars in the field tonight. So the Chevys and Toyotas, they're definitely going to have to try to link up somehow. Like, you know, it goes back to the whole not, you know, in the manufacturer's party with everybody and stuff like that. It's hard to link up with somebody from a different team. I mean, Marcus is trying. See, Little Man, I really don't think Little Man don't really care. Little Man's just trying to do his best to stay up front. And, you know, Little Man's one of them guys, he'll help anybody out too. I mean, even Tuesday, whenever, you know, if he was going to run Talladega, he even said, "Hell, I'll even push you to the win," even though we were battling for, you know, the championship for the Xfinity Custom Series. He said that he was going to.
Oh, look at Larson to the high side here.
Here we go. We got the high side linking up. 3 cars against 2 cars.
Oh,
Let's see.
Oh, Larson pulled up.
Baker's coming in too.
Oh,
Little Man.
Little Man's running 4th right now behind Larson, in between him and Marcus.
Oh, the high line separated.
That got close down the back stretch.
You know, I'm on board with Lil Man. He's having trouble holding that line. Just gotta
Matty on the
take a
apron,
breath.
guys. Matty on the apron. Matty on the apron.
Oh, we got contact.
Looks like Baker came up and caught Larson. Oh, that looked like the Kyle Busch hit from 2015.
All right. Matty, to me, It looked like Maddie hit the apron, came up into Baker, and then it just went on from there.
Back to green flag here. Got out front. Looks like Baker Bones and Flo making up the front row.
Alright, let me get back to this live broadcast here from Little Man.
Now you've got Fords running 1-2 on both lines. Oh, looks like they're trying to form up.
Oh, a little bit of contact.
Oh, we got some contact there.
Looks like Baker caught Little Man, and they are spinning again. Alright, I gotta check to see if that was just a regular caution or if that was the end of the stage here. I believe the one before that was actually the end of the stage, so I'll have to get caught up on that.
Back under green.
Yes, we are. As we see
Flo and
Flo up
Brian.
front. Alright, so we got Flo, Larson, and Maddie once again on that inside line, all linked up, bumper to bumper.
Oh, look at contact in the 18 of Marcus in the wall. Roofer gets into him, 20 car.
Dude, that's gonna hurt Marcus.
We stay green, and they are 3 wide for 3rd place.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to get back here. Oh, alright, we got Little Man pushing Maddie. He's in that draft of Baker Bones. Let's see if they can get up there and try to get some playoff points. Oh, Maddie.
We got more contact.
Oh, that was not pretty. Is that going to draw a caution?
No.
No, it's not. Yes, it is. They're under caution now.
That still has all 3 Fords lined up, though.
Yeah, but see, that's going to put Larson on the outside, so Maddie will probably, in order for them to get in line, they would have to, first and third would have to split a little bit, yeah.
Yeah, trail break and let Larson drop down. Things are getting
Alright,
heated in the...
This is interesting. There are 16 laps to go. It is stage 3, and you only have 14 laps of fuel.
So knowing that, as a driver, do you start saving now?
Well, that's, you know, before the caution lap. So, let's see, you know, after the caution lap. Yeah, he
That
should.
Right
Let's
around
find out.
the ballpark.
Let me get back on Little Man's
Baker
broadcast
Bones leading back to the green.
here. Oh, it was the 18.
That Chevrolet up front.
Probably took no tires, which, you know, I mean, here it's nothing out of the ordinary. Actually, there's 15 laps to go, so they're still going to be a lap short. And that estimated fuel is from the start. They're going to automatically lose 1 lap on this first lap. As 19's on the apron, and he slides up. He catches Roofer.
Roofer hard in the wall.
That looks like everybody kept it under control, though. Nobody spun out, so I don't think we're going to have caution on that. But as I was saying, they're already down a lap already. So with coming up to 14 to go, they're going to only have 13 and a half laps of fuel. So whoever's in front, it's not looking pretty right now.
I will say right now, I'm hearing over radio chatter right now. Marcus is not very happy with Matty after that incident.
No, he's not. Oh, as we'll see Baker on the apron, he's sliding left and right. He's got Fords on his inside and outside trying to make it 3 wide, and he's going to block that inside line, but they got the 2 Fords on the high line working together. Let's see how he's going to handle this.
He's got Little Man coming though.
Yes, he does. Maybe he's just trying to hold off them Fords long enough to let Little Man try to get up there to the lead, but I don't know how long he's going to be able to do it. Them Fords ain't playing around. They've been up here most of the race. They're showing, listen, that Ford horsepower, they can do something too. Now, if you're Baker, do you jump up with your teammate and risk losing the inside line to those 2 Fords, or do you just say... It looks like he's trying to give him a little bit of draft. He's playing both lanes. He's trying to pull a Dale Jr. He's trying to be the Pied Piper right now, which it works sometimes, but sometimes it can cause for some sticky situations. As he pitches the 28 on the apron, him and Flo get together, and they're spinning.
Huge wreck.
And the caution is out, and there goes that fuel strategy out the window.
Oh, who wasn't involved?
I believe Larson.
No, Larson was.
Not Larson. Marcus, because he was way back, same with Roofer. They were out of that situation. I think it was Creed.
I think it was Baker Bones.
Yeah, Baker was way gone out of it. He didn't get caught with it.
No, because he's the one that put the block on Larson, so he was in front of everything when it happened.
I think everybody else in the field was just involved in that wreck. Well, I think we're good on fuel now.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's what I'm hearing from that caution. I think it was Baker Bones cutting Larson's nose off.
Yep, he was trying to pull both lanes. He moved down just a little bit too late and just barely clipped him. Oh, is there? Oh, 18's in the grass.
What happened there?
I have no idea. I don't think Brian went.
Oh, that was in stage in. This is stage 3, ain't it?
Yes, this is stage 3, and that was no caution.
Oh, that's gonna hurt, Marcus.
Yes, it is.
Unless we have a caution for him to catch back up, that's gonna hurt him.
I will say this, I did get the points updated from the first race. Once again, Marcus, Littleman, and Larson is still sitting 1, 2, 3 in points. But at the end of Texas, we have had a position change. Matty had moved up to 4th and put Flo and Brian in 5th and 6th. But I have not got stage pictures from this race, so I can't, get into details.
Well, the way I've been seeing, Flo's been in the top 3.
Yes, he has. So I think Flo might be, and as we see Brian up there too in front of Matty as well. So I don't know. We're going to have to see.
Our champs on the back stretch right now, guys. Just got mid-strength, pulling the 3 and right now. So
Baker Bones keeps throwing it out there.
Let me get
Keeps
back to
taking
Little
a look to the
Man's.
high side. He's thinking about it.
Get back to Little Man's broadcast here so I can keep up with the laps.
you know, if I was in my situation, if it came down to in here, if I was Larson, yeah, I'm going for a championship. But if Flo would get the win, that would help him too.
But can you swap positions? Oh, as we see the 19 get sideways, Little Man spinning out.
Correct.
Is this going to cause the caution? Yes,
Yep.
it will. And Marcus is back in it again. Wow. Talk about a break.
No doubt.
So, with 8 laps to go, we've got Larson, Flo, Baker, Creed, Brian, Little Man, Maddie, Roofer, and our points leader Marcus sitting back in ninth. Now with 8 laps to go, you've got 9 laps of fuel left, so you know you can make it. Do you stop and get tires just for the fun of it? I mean, it's Daytona. Going from 2nd, 3rd, 4th back to 7th, 8th, 9th, it really ain't all that bad. Knowing that you still got 5, 6, 7 laps to get back up there. As it looked like Roofer definitely pitted. I think he was the only one though. Maddie and Roofer both pitted. So, it looks like Flo had a horrible
3
restart.
wide off the start.
They had no choice. It don't look like Flo got going at all.
That might have been a plan.
Flo gets in line.
It could have been, but it didn't work for him, that's for sure, as he's back to 3rd. As we see the 18, not the 18, the 19. Oh, the 19, the 18, they're all back here. Oh, they're wrecking again.
We got Maddie's in the grass.
Little Man sideways. Roofer's sitting, literally, he is wedged between the track and the apron with the bottom of his car not touching the ground. Alright. 4 laps to go, so this is probably going to be a green, white, checkered. Now, you've got Larson and Flo sitting 1st and 3rd. You're going to have Baker and Brian on the outside lined up. Different manufacturers, different parties. Who has the upper hand?
I'm gonna
It
say
depends. It depends. I think that outside line, if he can hold even with
Oh, you've got Larson, Flo, and Maddie on the inside, so you got Fords running
Again.
all in a row again. So that's definitely, them different manufacturers definitely gonna have to come up with something. They're gonna have to work together. They're gonna have to do all they can to get around them, because you know for a fact they are not going to give that bottom line up. They are going to stick them tires to that yellow line, and they are going to stay there. As we see the one get shuffled up to the high line, we see the 3 make contact. Look like it might have been with Little Man, with Marcus. As we see somebody back there barrel rolling. Who is that? That is Little Man. Ooh.
Marcus, an absolute victim once again.
Marcus, Little Man, Roofer, all of them were.
Oh man.
Oh, we see Maddie in
Back to the lead.
the 60 and the 40 sitting here shuffling back and forth. Oh.
Oh, lag spike, lag spike,
Yep.
lag spike.
Oh, they're wrecking.
Lag spike off.
Oh, the 40 is flipping into the grandstands. Back onto
And the
the
caution is
racetrack.
out again. Oh. I don't know what happened there, but that was not pretty. That was it.
I think.
That was the
I
race.
think
Larson
Flo-
got it.
Yeah, my pick.
Larson,
No.
Flo, Maddie, Brian, Baker,
Flo
Roofer,
lagged
Creed.
down that front stretch.
Was that Flo that lagged, or was that Larson?
Yeah. No,
Because
I think
it
it was
looked-
Flo. It
because-
might have been both, honestly.
I'm not sure. I mean, you hate to see a race end that way. Alright, well.
See, now this brings a predicament there to you, Boom. With the points wise between Maddie and Flo, they finished second and third. It's going to come down to the first two stages to see where they finish. But again, I think they were about the same way, anyways. It's kind of hard to put that in perspective.
Oh crap! I stayed in Dover. Oops. I'm trying to get stage picked so I can get these points done so I can give y'all our Alright, well. Alright. I'm gonna have to get Little Man Stream and go get the stage picks. So I'm going to mute my mic. Y'all just keep our guests entertained.
Well, we...
Giggity, 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 giggity. No. I didn't get to
Turn
do
the
it before the
page.
race, so...
You did. You did. It's alright. There are 2 to go. 2 more opportunities. But we turn the page and we head to ISM. One of my personal favorite racetracks. A track that is not easy to drive. Every turn is different. It's basically like a mini Pocono. So it should be a lot of fun to
I'm
watch
not a big
tonight.
fan of IMS. I ran it in trucks. If it wasn't for Golden, I probably wouldn't have had a good setup. He lent me his for the playoff race. It helped me a little. It's just, I don't know. I've always not been a big fan of IMS. I can't get around the track that well.
You know, I always seem to struggle with what is now turn 3 and 4. Just getting in there, I find very difficult to be quick and not have a car snap around on me. But turns 1 and 2 are up there in my favorite turns of NASCAR. Just a flat, difficult turn to make. Long sweeping turn. Takes a lot of skill to get around ISM and to do it quickly.
I mean, I like it. It's just, it's weird. I mean, it's kind of like for me, right? When I went to Iowa in the trucks for playoff, I had a decent truck. I wasn't doing too bad, actually. But it's just, I had to overly practice myself to actually do anything good with it. which kind of sucked.
Two races to go until we crown our champion. Who's your pick to win this race, Shadow?
IMS. I don't know, cause I want to go. I want to go. Oh man. Oh, I just helped. 1 minute. Alright. Come on, take a screenshot. Oh, come on, game. Come on, phone. Really? Phone, I hate you. Oh, come on.
Obviously, Boom is still working to get the points sorted out, but
Well,
we will pass on updates as soon as they become available, of course.
There's
To
one.
the anxious viewers viewing at home, enjoying the action tonight. We are making progress. We have our stage 1 photograph of the points.
I'm trying.
Oh, I've got the
I won't-
stage. I've got the stages. I'm just adding the points up now.
Okay. I went through Little Man's stream to figure it out, so I was trying to help you out there. So what I'm seeing...
I apologize. I had
Dude,
to.
I think-
I had to find Little
way
Man
I'm
and
seeing
subscribe to him.
I think Flo might have made it in over Maddie.
You know what? Let me
Maybe.
finish this. I'm almost done with it.
I can't tell.
All right, so.
I'm just speculating, but I think it's going to be Marcus, Little Man, Larson, and Flo.
Alright, well, as it comes to playoff points, Little Man and Larson were tied, with Larson getting that victory. Marcus got the pole, so he is up to 65 playoff points. And Flo, winning stage 1 and stage 2, jumped up to 9 playoff points. I apologize. It's taking so long.
You're good, Ben. We gotta make sure everything's right here.
Yeah.
We get to the next stage, our next race.
Believe me, it's not the longest delay ever experienced in NASCAR.
Oh, I know, but I hate taking so long doing this.
It's all good. Longest delay I think I've ever seen in NASCAR was, what year was it?
2014.
2010, somewhere in there, where Montoya hit the jet dryer.
Nope, the longest delay ever was 2014 when Junior won Daytona for the second time. It was a 6.5 hour rain delay.
Right, that is true.
Or 5.5, something like that. I can't remember.
The longest non-weather delay had to have been when Montoya hit the jet dryer. Absolutely unreal when that happened. And it's actually in the video game, interestingly or not. Maybe I should have talked about this before the race, but the patch from repairing the racetrack where the jet dryer blew up is actually in the game.
Yes, it is.
Sometimes known as Montoya's patch.
Don't say that name, man. There might be a jet dryer involved. I'll be right back, guys. We're momentarily here.
All right, it is official. Still in first place after Texas and Daytona, we have got Marcus up front. We've got little man who had 55 going into Daytona, but because of the unfortunate luck that he experienced, he comes out with 93 points. Hang on one second, I gotta verify this. the results are in. Like I said, moving on. First place still is Marcus. We have a new second place because of his second place finishes in stage 1 and stage 2 and the race win. Larson is now in second place. In third place, which is also because of his stage 1 and stage 2 wins and his second overall finish, in third place is now Go With The Flow. And the final, last but certainly not least, playoff driver to advance into the round of 4, sitting fourth after his third place finishes in stage 1, stage 2, and the overall race. That bad man Matty is heading to the next round. Unfortunately, that leaves Little Man with 93 points and Brian with 87. Unfortunately, those two have been eliminated. They had one heck of a year. Congratulations to what y'all did throughout the year. Y'all put on one hell of a show. And congratulations to the ones who are moving on. And now I've got to break the bad news. But we are going to go ahead and get this broadcast ended, and we are going to start our next one for our round of 4 at ISM. Hopefully y'all will join us for that, and we're going to have some more good racing for y'all.